Gio and Jones Station Spotlight. Each week on Gio and Jones, we highlight one of our great affiliates in our Station Spotlight. Today, the spotlight shines on Duluth, Minnesota and CBS Sports Radio 970.
And joining us from our great affiliate, CBS Sports Radio 970 in Duluth, is Kenny Gallagher, host and producer. Kenny, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Gio and Jones. How are you guys doing?
We're doing
Wonderful.
great. And I learned something as we listened to some Bob Dylan coming back from break, that he's a Duluth native. I never knew that. That's got to be a real sense of pride for you guys.
Oh, we know all about Bob Dylan.
Yeah,
Bob Dylan, born Robert Zimmerman, born in Duluth, Minnesota, and everybody loves Bob. You bet.
Robert Zimmerman, who knew?
Right.
Yeah.
Now everyone knows. Hey, let me ask you this, Kenny. I understand it's Lion Training Day there in Duluth at your zoo, Lake Superior Zoo. Do you ever go see the lions get trained?
I haven't done that, but it sounds like it'd be kind of a blast.
I would go do that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, take some of your enemies, people you don't like, to Lion Training Day. Maybe you could throw them in the lion's den.
Hey, Kenny, listen, since you're a host and producer for CBS Sports Radio 970, we always want to know what you guys are talking about the most on your shows. Is it a lot of football? Is it a lot of hockey on an everyday basis? What do you think you talk about the most?
Well, we're a hockey town. It's always about hockey. Of course, the NHL draft has come and gone, so there's a lot of hockey talk. As a matter of fact, I was at a hockey game last night, guys.
What?
Yeah, there was a charity game in town between, well, there weren't rivals, but you had rival coaches at least, and they put together a group of former high school players, college players, some professional players, and they raised money for charity.
And the hockey teams there at the University of Minnesota, Duluth, pretty damn good, men and women's teams.
Well, of course, probably the most familiar player from the UMD Bulldog men's team, Brett Hull, played here back in the early to mid-'80s.
Talking to Kenny Gallagher from CBS Sports Radio 970 in Duluth in our station spotlight when we highlight one of our great affiliates. And the reason we picked Duluth right in the beginning of our station spotlight is they are as active on social media as anybody we have ever seen. Everything that we tweet out from our Gio and Jones account, their Twitter guy, whoever it is, retweets it in a matter of seconds. Is that you, Kenny?
No, it's not me. It's our program director, Mark Fleischer. Fleischer's been involved in sports here in the Twin Ports for decades, and he's into it. Yeah, he loves it.
He must not have a life because he sits around the computer and retweets everything.
Well, he really enjoys it. Yeah, he's awesome. You bet. Hey, did you guys know that Duluth makes an airplane with a parachute?
No. Which airplane is that?
Cirrus Airplane. Cirrus, like the Cirrus Clouds. They make an airplane here in Duluth, Minnesota, and this airplane has a parachute in it.
Huh? Is it a pretty big airplane?
Well, it's a regular airplane, like a Cessna airplane, a private airplane, and it actually is a functional parachute.
Okay, so if we lose power, we can just float down with...
You just float down,
okay.
You get out, and you go have a cup of coffee.
Cool. Now, speaking of drinks and food, now your brother owns a restaurant there. It's been in the family for a number of years, right?
My brother Billy has an Italian restaurant, Gio. It's a Ganucci's Italian restaurant. Was featured on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. The episode is old school joints, and he said... what's the guy on there? Guy Fieri. He said he was eating everything in the kitchen.
Cool. What's the signature dish?
Well, he serves a great lasagna dish. He's got a lot of sandwiches. He's got, of course, pizza. But his lasagna is really something.
All right, Kenny, we're going to end with this. The Minnesota Vikings will go what in 2015? Give me a record.
The Minnesota Vikings will go to the Super Bowl led by Teddy Bridgewater and AP.
Oh, wow.
They will win their division. They'll beat the Green Bay Packers.
I knew there was something wrong with you, Kenny. Hey, Kenny, thanks for the time, man. We appreciate you guys, being so active, and best of luck there at CBS Sports Radio 970.
Thanks so much, Gio and Jones. Love you.
All right.
Thank you.
There goes Kenny Gallagher.
Yeah. Try the lasagna at Ganucci's. Yeah.
Oh, man. So Bob Dylan from Duluth.
How about that? How about Lion Training Day? I want to go see that.
Well, yeah, I don't understand.
You don't want to see the lions get trained?
No, but what do you do?
I don't know. That's why I want to go.
How do you try? I've never seen a lion do anything in the zoo but sleep and then get up and walk around and then go back to sleep.
I know. It's not like a circus.
Yeah, what are you training? What are they training the lions to do?
Train them not to eat people? I don't know.